Good morning, students. Today's topic is about online transaction. So it is session number 7. So in that, see what is first e-commerce. So all of you know about e-commerce means it is the electronic commerce. E-commerce is a method of buying or selling goods and services over the internet through a website electronically. Today, electronic commerce is one of the most popular way for consumers to buy goods and services. E-commerce is often used to refer to sale of physical products online, but it can also describe any kind of commercial transactions that is facilitated through the internet. So let us see what are the e-businesses. So e-business refers to all aspect of operating an online business. Commerce reference is especially to transactions of goods and services. So let us see next one, examples of e-commerce. So there are some retail. The sale of product by business is directly available to consumer without any intermediary. It is called as a retail. Wholesale, the sale of products in bulk often to retailer that then sell them directly to consumers. Drop shipping, the sale of products which is manufactured and shipped to the consumer by a third party like e-commerce merchants, Amazon, Flipkart, etc. Then crowdfunding, the collection of money from consumer in advance of product being available in order to raise the startup capital necessary to bring it to market. Next one, physical products, any tangible good that requires inventory to be replaced and order to be physically shipped to consumer or customer as a sale are made. Then digital products produces or provides a huge platform for downloadable digital goods, e-books, templates and online courses or media that must be purchased for consumption or license for use. Next one, services, a skill or set of skills provide in exchange of compensation. The service provider's time can be purchased for a free. So service means uh, you need to pay and you need to use such services, such as a what you call a license copy softwares are there. Once your license is over, you are not able to use that particular services. Or you all of you know about that Amazon Prime is there or Disney Hotstar is there. So these are the app which are comes under services which shows you videos, then movies, etc. uh, but you need to subscribe or you need to pay for a 1 year or 3 years, like that. Next point is the e-shopping. E-shopping is also called online shopping. Online shopping is a form of electronic commerce which allows consumer to directly buy goods or services from a seller over the internet using a word browser. So it is about e-commerce. Next one, let us see introduction about first one, or online transactions. So online transactions covers both computer and mobile transactions, allows to view recent transactions, print out statement, transfer fund between account and to make payments. Then it provides 24 hours access to bank account, also known as a online banking or internet banking. Next one, features of online transactions. So features in that user in control, then can log on from almost anywhere, makes all payments electronically, transaction speed is fast, save times, it is a convenient, it is a flexible, but means you can change that product or you can uh, submit that products again also. That's why it is called as a flexible. Next one, how the participants need to access. So card holder, then merchant, then issuer, acquirer, payment gateway and certificate authority. So it is about participants of a online transaction. Next one, steps in online transaction. So how it works. So the customer opens an account, the customer receives an certificate, the merchant receives an certificate, the customer places an order, the merchant is verified, the orders and payment details sent to the merchant along with customer digital certificate, or we can call it as a receipt. So on Amazon, when you get your product or buy products, it will shows all information what type of products you have means purchase in last time or in current. All this comes under digital certificate. Then the merchants request payments authorization. So basically there are the third party such as the bill desk or bill help, which will make money related transactions between Amazon, Flipkart and the customer. Next one, steps in online transactions. So next one, the payment gateway authorize the payment, the merchant confirms the order, the merchant provides goods or services as per order. So by using digital certificate, payment details are kept secret from merchant, he can't read it. So we have seen there are the 10 stages. All of you know, or all of you make purchase on any e-commerce site. So first one, account opening, then customer certificate, then merchant certificate, then place order, then merchant is get verified, then order and payment details, merchant requests payment authorization. Then next one, the payment gateway authorize the payment, the merchant confirms the order, the merchant provide good or service as per the order. So next one is about the process of e-commerce. So in that you can see first one, order placed by user, shipping cart, customer's credit card charge or any type of card. Nowadays cash on delivery is there, etc. Then order completed, email is sent to the customer and merchant, sent to warehouse for fulfillment, shipping carrier picks up the shipment and shipment sent to the customer. So it is a very simple one, and we are using it for a daily life. Next one, steps in online transactions. It is a some different language, different image. So card holder, merchant website, payment gateway, merchant account bank, Visa Mastercard network, and card holders issue the bank. Next one, what type of security tips for required for making a transaction? So what to do, make sure that you are on current website, choose password that will not be easily decoded, delete browser setting, history and cookies after logout, be sure of logout, monthly checking and check credit card statements carefully. Next one, what to not do. So disclosure of personal information such as a credit card number, having other browser open, download or open files from strangers, telling ID and password in email. So don't make such thing, because it will be fraud with you. So next one, disadvantages. So transactions can be impacted if the database is unavailable, system failure or network availability. Also require offline maintenance, can be complex for beginners. Online transactions can be complete success or complete failure. So next point is about online transactions using Flipkart. So before that we will see what are the major websites in India which are offer us e-commerce. So first one is Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, Jabong, Shopcluse, Snapdeal, and now Paytm Mall is also there. So all of you know how to make transactions. We have one case study regarding to Flipkart. So in that case, first we need to open account on a Flipkart. There is asking about email or mobile number and then password. So once you log in, you need to search products depending upon your requirement based on categories. So once you select it, you need to order it or buy now, when you buy now it will ask for a payment. So there are various options. From that you can select options such as a credit card, debit card, or cash on delivery, or EMI is option available, or you can NEFT is there. So many options are there for the payment. So you can select respective option and place your order. Once you place your order, it will make you a notification or the order number is given to you. So by using that order number you can track your products, means what is the current situation of product, where it has come, etc. So it is about the Flipkart. Second case study is there, which is about reservation at Indian Railway. So all of you know about the site of Indian Railway is the IRCTC. So most of the you have done transactions or reservation on this site. So what is the IRCTC? It is the Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation of India. So here also you need to first register if you are a new. Then you will get user ID password, or you need to create user ID password. By using that user ID password you can log in there. Then you search a date, from which date you want to go. Then you search about the path or the source and the destination. Then you search about the trains. Then you search about your required seats, or what you call required category of train, such as a sleeper coach, AC, 3 tire, etc. And then you can assign or reserve for seat. If seats are available you need to make payment, or sometimes there may be waiting, and after waiting there will be confirmation. So you go through this IRCTC and you just you check, don't go for a payments, but you just go and see what type of procedures are there in case of IRCTC. Then Flipkart or Amazon, you know about that. So once you do this you will be get confirmation, that is availability and fare, and then you need to pay it by online basis. So here we have see today online transactions. In that we have seen what is introduction, what are the types. Then we have seen two case studies. One is about Flipkart and one is about IRCTC. In next lecture we will see about internet security. Thank you.